Hi, my name is Tina, and I started freezing my eggs because I came out of a long-term relationship and I was kind of in this whole children planning process already, and it kind of broke. And then I decided, okay, I don't want to put this pressure in a new relationship, and I don't want to put the pressure on myself to find a partner now with whom it's going to work. So I decided to just freeze them and get this pressure off my shoulders. Before finding Ovum, I actually didn't look for anything else. I kind of came across it through a friend, and I was like feeling directly super comfortable, and I thought this is the right thing. I'm not gonna check out other stuff because I feel really like well advised, really well explained, and I just decided to go for it. What really stood out with Ovum was actually a bunch of things. So in the beginning of my whole process, before I started to go into the process, I had all the information. I love having all the information like laid out in front of me so I know what to expect. I also had all the costs, like estimations obviously, but I had an overview of what's coming my way. So I had a good baseline to do my decision. And I could ask all my questions as often as I wanted to, and there was no time limit basically on it. Then in the process, there was this WhatsApp chat. I never heard about it actually, but it was amazing that you had this WhatsApp chat and you could just write like 24/7 every question, every worry you have in this WhatsApp chat, and the Ovum team replied to you. I felt so secure and well taken care of, as I also did the whole process alone. This was super important to me. And to be honest, the clinic experience in London was the best experience I had in like all medical institutions I ever in my life. I felt so well taken care of. The staff was super friendly. It was so caring, and it felt like I'm hanging out kind of with people I really like to hang out and do my egg freezing at the same time. That was really amazing. So what I would recommend people thinking about egg freezing is a bunch of things actually. So first and foremost, get your information in the beginning and see that your gut feeling is aligned with what you want to do. I think this process, I took it lightly in the beginning, and then it got more intense because you get more connected to your body, it's a very like physical experience, and it's something you shouldn't underestimate maybe. Something that I underestimated. Maybe you don't, but I did. And you want to be surrounded by people that support you and that you can turn to when you have doubts and worries, or you're insecure about the process or what your body, your reactions, and you want to be really in a fuzzy, cozy environment with this. And I think this is really crucial when choosing a partner to do this. And I'm so happy I chose Ovom Care, because they brought me there and I felt that I was so well taken care of. So all the hormonal ups and downs weren't so heavy on my shoulders, because I felt like, okay, they're there, but it was explained to me in the beginning. I knew what to expect, and they took my hand every step of the way. So make sure you have a team that supports you and is just bringing you through this whole process, and you don't regret it when you're in this process. Because I heard about a lot of people in my closer and wider circle, because I talked about it, that they had not so great experiences. And I think it's a very personal thing. It's about your eggs, right? So you want to make this experience for yourself and your eggs as pleasant as possible. One of the other things that stood out with Ovom Care was, especially for me as a queer person, that being queer wasn't even a question there. So when I actually approached Ovum and arrived at the website, there were already queer couples on the website. So I knew, okay, great, I can just, schedule an appointment, because obviously I feel welcome already on the website. And in the first call, obviously I made it a topic and said, I'm a queer person, this is what I want to do, and explained my process. And it wasn't even a question there, it was just a natural conversation, and I felt so welcomed and open, and this didn't change the whole process. So I felt the whole time really accepted, especially also in London. It was really welcoming, and it was even, I don't know, it felt like how it's supposed to feel, that it's not an issue at all.